Hey guys, so you've been joining us over the last 3 weeks on live as we have talked about autoimmune diseases and also menopause and the type of effects it can have on your skin. So just to recap really quick, some autoimmune disease we talked about was MS, lupus, Sjogren's disease, Hashimoto's, which is also known as hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, type 1 diabetes, and there's a plethora of others that fall into this category as well. And although technically menopause is not considered an autoimmune disease, it does have an existential shift in your hormones and can present with a lot of the issues and symptoms that the autoimmune disease presents with. So I like to kind of lump those all in together. And, some of the things that folks experience is extreme tiredness, muscle pain, joint pain, brain fog, really off as far as sleep is concerned, very odd hours, maybe can't sleep a lot, maybe sleeping too much. Sometimes if you're sleeping with like your fists really clenched and tight like this, some collection of belly fat, and just, either extreme weight gain or extreme weight loss in a very short amount of time. And the list goes on and on. But what we, as far as taking care of all those, we definitely recommend that you get in touch with your doctor, you get on some type of medicinal regimen, make sure you're monitored. And then, what we are concerned with here in the lab is the skin concerns. Now, across the board of all of these autoimmune disease and also menopause, the issue with skin is a couple of things that we have seen in the lab. One is hyperpigmentation or melasma, which means like patchiness in the skin. In some cases, we've also seen vitiligo. And then also the one that's really the most common across all the autoimmune diseases and also including menopause is psoriasis. So that's really annoying, scaly, itchy patches that could pop up in a lot of different areas. Sometimes it's in the back of the neck, right by the scalp line. Sometimes it's in the crease of the elbows, on the back of the elbows, on the knees, sometimes in the crease of the hips. So it can pop up almost anywhere on the body. And it's super annoying. They're sometimes be very aggressive depending on the type of autoimmune disease that you have. You might need to be on a type of ointment, a lotion, or a cream that's been prescribed. Most of the time it's in the range of a heavy steroid cream in order to really control that itching, the burning, the patchiness, the redness, the darkness, the scaling. It does take a pretty intense type of steroid to kind of keep that under control. And a lot of the times you have to consistently use the cream and consistently use the lotions and the ointments, and it pops back up. So there's always this concern of how do we get this to go away? And so I want you to meet my little friend over here. I'm going to turn you a couple of feet over to my friend Airlays Laser. Okay, so this is the guy that we use here in the lab to take care of that annoying psoriasis associated with autoimmune diseases and menopause. We do this in a series, and depending on how aggressive your situation is, that's going to determine how many times you need to come in for a visit. But honestly, the visits are super short. And we have noticed that a lot of folks have gotten a lot of long-term relief. They've been able to wean themselves off of some of these prescription medications. And also, we're not just taking care of the itchiness and the burning, which is one of the most important things and the first things you'll see as far as relief is concerned, because it does keep people up at night. So you'll see some relief with regards to itching and burning. The next thing you're going to see is that scaliness and that flakiness. That's going to go away as well. And then last, it'll work on the discoloration that psoriasis has left behind a lot of the times. And the discoloration usually comes from just the inflammation of the situation in the first place. And also a lot of the times, maybe with you not even thinking, maybe it's in your sleep, you are just itching so bad, you're scratching it. Those scratches leave marks, and that creates hyperpigmentation as well. So that's what we use the Airlays to take care of when it comes to psoriasis. Also, another thing that we've noticed is vitiligo and hyperpigmentation, as well as melasma. Those are pretty common in the autoimmune and menopause areas as well. We'll also use Airlays laser to resolve those issues. And again, depending on your situation, Depending on what we discuss with the consultation, that's how we will move forward with the treatment plan. So if you have any of these issues, you have any of these concerns that have been bothering you for a really long time, I highly recommend you go ahead and hit the link in bio. Go ahead and book a consultation. Let's discuss how we can have Airlaze help you get some relief finally. All right? See you guys.